to-do list of bad habits, spending money like I haven't, living in habits to create. Can't afford to support my biggest influences, cause you either live lavish or you wait. Most only make enough to buy new paint for their next project. But what color best represents honest? That is without yet absorbs on concept. What artist absorbs every other artist and illustrates the obvious in the way that we haven't thought yet? What artist can do no wrong, or does wrong so well that it's convincingly right?
Reach wins.
The youth is living through death by simply taking their time like it can't be taken away by a reaper who doesn't let us overpopulate. She says some gets to go and some gotta stay at home, but for most, hell is simply just being in one place. And for some, heaven is never having to show your face. All the things we make just to hide behind getting high on our own supply makes art no longer a needle in the hay, but a syringe in the needles. Because everyone's got a point, but they care so very little. Originality junkies, waiting for their chance to say something. They're waiting for their names to be mentioned, devising a plan to make themselves so important by doing absolutely as little as possible. Taking advantage of the impressionable, impersonating a hero as if you understand what darkness that title holds. And I don't think you do, because sadly the truth is, being without suffering is like being without parents. Who could guide human more than pain? Who could sculpt a carving better than a blade? All these rich kids are orphans, with overstimulated endorphins, strung out on their heroin mother and meth head father, with enough money to ensure he will never be poor enough to experience true happiness. For some it takes being deprived to feel alive, others know the value of life without an attempt at death, and I can't stress enough.
Coalition wins.
I'm stressed enough as it is. So I take my time like it can't be taken away. Don't tell me you're biting the bullets, but all your problems are blank. I swear I used to have a mind that's full, but now my head just aches from all these kids that are so colorful and quick to throw the shade, when you're the only one to blame for forgetting that the world is not the past tense of world, even if our life seems stagnant. And if we had a perfect view of the planet through glass, do we look past our reflection to see it, or do we just see ourselves pretending to take the view in, acting like we give a shit for the sake of the viewership that's already sunk in? We are an audience in a submarine falling deeper into ocean water and calling it space. We are a group of people with the same thoughts as our ancestors, still left with no answers, still left with no way. Too clever to show that we have no idea what to do with the day, so we wait for the night because it's easier to play tomorrow with the burn of sobriety. Crossing our fingers that the sun is gone for good, so we don't have to be drunk driving my hearse in all white, because every day I was alive, I wore nothing but black. Because black is the only thing that is honest. It doesn't pretend to be something it isn't. It doesn't desire, it doesn't weep, it doesn't exist. And that's what makes it honest. Because when you are nothing, you can do no wrong.
Tweaking off lace, fireflower, jealous of big timers rolling, but they admire ours. I've seen a couple things in my lifetime, afflicted more but what I haven't, but boredom has turned to averages, mortgage and then subtraction, abhorrent even a fraction. Speak out and then you leak out, fuck with that hyperbole, put a rapper in a pot to boil him down to perjury, lobotomized flow, feeling buckled down for surgery. Yeah, your team and your mama must have heard of me, personified for sin, torn skin, I'm under that. The forest was fine until I forced in a lumberjack. The circle is vicious, I'm on my fourth bend, running back to the start of things, my movement on a darker swing, carrying hip-hop, it's heavy and the carcass stinks. You motherfuckers wanna bargain, bringing the same thing twice, residuals of the square, I'm talking Beijing nights. Phantom highs, phantom lows, flow like H2, oh my, hola. Catch me on the couch, coming out the Kush coma. West Coast G on the east, that's beast like hola, 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 hola. They looking at me like hola, 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 hola. They looking at me like nights, weekends, I gave them up. I did it for you, look what you sending me through. Sacrifice half of my time, the other half spent pondering on why the other half I'm getting half bent. The bungalow flows, no cakewalk, and I don't fucking know the difference in between the pace stop. Pacemake gone off that great babe. If time was materia, I'm stuck trying to make haste. Materializing dumb goals, hide the yellow off the mouth, never let your front show. Knock, 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 knocking front doors, and the block got hot once the pot busted open. Break it out, flame for the baker's house, the veins clot, blood clot like Jamaican mouse. Motherfuckers wanna talk shit, they don't even wanna talk about this bar shit. Flow like H2, oh my, hola. catch me on the couch coming out the Kush coma. West Coast G on the east, that's beast like.